Marge Cirillo. I'm with the Florida Small Business Development Center here at UNF. Today I want to talk to you about access to capital, your access to capital. Being a former business owner and a former commercial banker, I feel that that's one of the biggest challenges that businesses face today. So, what do we need? First of all, that's what you're going to decide yourself. What are you going to need, and what do you need this money for? Do you need it for a startup business? Do you need it to buy or expand your business? Do you want to purchase new machinery and equipment, or even used machinery and equipment? Or maybe we just need some working capital. Do you want to buy or build a commercial building? Expand, improve, or renovate an existing building? All of this is access to capital. How much do I need? Please, as a former commercial loan officer, do not go into the bank and ask the bank, how much will you give me? Because that's not going to work. Be the expert. You're the expert in the industry, not the banker. You know what your industry is. The banker does not. So we're going to do some research, and you can do some research for startup companies with vendors. You can find out what the next hot thing is going to be. You can find out from your vendors what they're offering, and maybe they know of some people that have some machinery, equipment, or buildings for sale. We can also talk to other business owners. Business owners love to talk about their business. I know when I had my business, I loved talking about my business 24 hours a day. You can actually call up business owners, call out of your local area, and find out what they're doing. What are they seeing in the local marketplace? Who are they going to? And then you can also talk to your professionals, such as your CPA. He's going to charge you, but you can still talk to the CPA. He's going to help you. Your attorney, and they'll charge you also. Or you can come to the SBDC network and talk to one of our business consultants here, as there's no charge. For each stage of your company's life, there may be financial needs that require outside funding. So I thought today I'd talk about just some of the terms that you're going to be hearing. So we're going to talk about seed capital. What is seed capital? It's not about farming. It's about the money that you're going to need for the initial research. So before you start doing anything, you're going to have to do some research. Do I really need to do this? Are there any others? Am I going to build a bagel store right next to a Dunkin' Donuts or another bagel store? So there's going to be some cost for that. So that's what's going to be called the seed capital. The startup capital, you're going to hear a lot about that also, and that's the funding that's going to help you pay for the equipment, your rent, your supplies, your marketing. Before you open the doors, you will have startup costs, especially in that marketing arena. There is a lot of marketing that has to go on before. We're also going to talk about working capital. So working capital, that's the funding for everyday operating expenses of the business, such as your rent, your payroll, your inventory. All startup companies have it, and we want to make sure that you have enough. What does a lender normally look at? A lender normally looks at 3 to 6 months of working capital. That would be the norm. It may be 6 months to a year, but then you'd have to have some kind of a reason as to why it's going to be 6 months to a year. Just remember, the normal is 3 to 6 months. And then there's expansion capital. It sounds exactly like what it is. I'm already in business, and I think that I want to build another building. I want to expand. I want to get better equipment. I want to move to a larger facility. That's pretty self-explanatory all by itself. Just remember, if you need help, come to one of our experts at the FSBDC.